Straight from two honest assholes. I just want to talk about something that's going on right now that literally just happened today. It was this girl that had made a post on Facebook, and she was basically like, you know, what is it that a man can do that a stud can't do? And I actually had a couple things. So I commented a couple things that I thought that was appropriate for the post. And I just want to say that I'm not always right, but like 99% of the time I am. So I hate having to be right in these type of situations because she actually just got into an altercation with a man and it didn't end well for her. And I just want to say, we got to stop putting our hands on these black women. I actually got Jaleesa on the phone. Jaleesa, are you there? Jaleesa, tell us what happened, man.
I just gave the bitch a ride home. Like, that's it. Like,
What happened?
You know what I'm saying? To her hotel room. Shit, that's all.
So did you know the girl? Like, how long you known the girl?
Met her this week or last week or whatever. That's all I know. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, he like, oh, you a nigga, this and the third. I'm like, bro, I'm not no nigga. Like, I'm a whole female.
Man, this is crazy.
And then that's all I saw. Like, he just hit me in my shit.
Okay, so what did he hit you with? Was it a brick?
Like, with his fist.
Thank you, Jaleesa. How you feeling right now?
Fucking shorty as fuck. Shorty.
All right, well listen, we gotta find out who this dude is. I've been doing some research. I think that I got a couple suspects. We gotta figure out if Mike Tyson is training in Ohio right now because he always keep a girlfriend. I think that it might be some kind of correlation. Find out where Mike Tyson is, okay? We need to figure that out because we might have our number one suspect. Another thing, where is Goku right now? I mean, nobody ever talks about where exactly he lives or, you know, what universe is Goku here because whoever hit this woman in the face got superhuman powers, okay? That was just one punch, all right? Maybe it was One Punch Man. We don't know. We need to figure out who this is and we need to get to the bottom of this right now, all right? Keep it locked.
Shalom. First and foremost, I need to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Bashim Shai, Bashim Kradash. Much respect to Yakim and Aguafium, pushing the work of the Lord in true faith and sincerity. Shalom. So, man, after watching that video, man, we can clearly see, man, judgment is coming out, man. Judgment is coming out. The Lord, you know, is starting to get fed up, you know, with you wicked niggas, man. You know? So with the Lord being fed up means various judgments coming upon the earth, man. You know, and this is a great judgment right here. One punch for her face to look like that. You see the man in the end of the video, he was over-exaggerating it with the characters and stuff. But for one punch to make someone look like that, man, one punch, you know, that's definitely judgment from the Lord, man. You know? Because, you know, you wicked niggas out want to be, you know, gangbanging. You know, you wicked women want to be men. You know, you want to do all these things that men do. But when it's time to be a man, y'all not ready to be a man. You know? Because the Lord has already set natural orders inside the human body for you to do certain things, man. For how the man will function and how a woman's supposed to function, man. You know, there's supposed to be a yin-yang effect, man. A feminine and a masculine. The Lord made two different genders for a reason, man. You know? He didn't make fucking, he didn't make Adam and Eve for no reason, man. You know? If the Lord was with that gay shit, the Lord would have made Adam and Steve, you know what I'm saying? Not Adam and Eve, you know? Or vice versa, a woman version, man. You know, the Lord made sure that, you know, a man is with a woman. You know, the yin-yang, a positive and negative attracts, man. You know? But, you know, y'all want to indulge into homosexuality, You know, all these wicked aboministic things. The Lord is with that. The Lord is gonna continue to judge y'all niggas, man. You know, because ultimately it's judgment time, man. It's the end. You know, after a competition, after a movie or something, there's judges who give criticism about the movie or about the game, and ultimately it's the end, man. It's the end, and the Lord is starting to have his criticism on y'all wicked niggas, man. You know. And now let's get to the precepts. Let's go to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5. This book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5. And it reads, "The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man." So ultimately, a woman is not supposed to wear, what pertaineth unto a man. Whether it be clothes, whether it be, even cologne, man. Whether it be cologne, like a woman is not supposed to be, wearing pants, first and foremost. Women are not supposed to wear pants according to the scriptures, whether you like it or not. Pants are a westernized custom, man. This is what the Edomites created, so-called white people created pants, But certainly you women can't be out here, dressing like men, being so-called dykes, looking so-called dykes, being studs, doing that shit, man. Ultimately that's off according to the scriptures, man. That's against the law. And continue on in the verse. Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. You men out there wearing dresses and all this, bullshit, selling your soul. That's an abomination, man. Continue on the verse. For all that do so are abominations to the Lord thy God. And we know the Lord doesn't deal with abominations, man. Abominations make the Lord's nose, smoke come out the Lord's nose, man. The Lord is furious when he sees aboministic things, occur. So ultimately, that's what that woman gets, man. If she followed the scriptures, she followed the Lord, she would know that, wearing, clothing that pertaineth to a man can get her, in trouble, man. And that's what she gets, man. She should have just stayed a woman, man. But you women out there, especially you black women, man, you try to be masculine, man. That's what y'all women get, man. And soon, man, more judgment is gonna come on you studs and dykes, man. You women that try to take on the men role, man. There's already enough men out there. We don't need more. We don't need more fake men, Because ultimately, just like the dude put in the video earlier, there's a lot of things that women can't do like a man, In the Bible, that's one thing I like about this. One thing we like about the Bible that's different from the world. The Bible is actually a red pill book, man. The Bible doesn't put up with feminism, man. As this world does, man. And ultimately, these women wouldn't be doing all these perverse things if Esau didn't push forward that, man. Ultimately, are women doing all being studs, dykes, all these things, being into lesbianism, men being in homosexuality? That's all Esau's agendas, man. Esau's the one that pushes all these things, man, upon the earth. He's the one that made it backwards, man. And we already know what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah, man. Being destruction, man. Destruction came upon Sodom and Gomorrah for them producing homosexuality, lesbianism, all these things, man. Committing sodomy, doing all of these things, which are off, man, aboministic things. So, you women wanting to be studs, dykes, all that, Judgment is coming to y'all, man. Because ultimately, y'all doing too much, Y'all are, quote unquote, doing too much, And now it's time to get put in your place, man. And that's what that woman get, man. Get one more precept. And to back up this claim. Hold up. Alright, this is the book of Leviticus chapter 18, starting at the 22nd verse, and it reads, "Thou shalt not lie with mankind as womankind. It is abomination." So ultimately, men are not supposed to be, homosexuals, and women, vice versa, are not supposed to be, lesbianists, You're not supposed to be committing an acts of womankind sleeping with womankind or mankind sleeping with mankind, because ultimately it's confusion, man, and the Lord is not the author of confusion, man. So everything has to be in order, in life, for things to occur, and attract, a yin yang effect has to occur, meaning a negative and a positive attract, man. Two positives cannot attract, two negatives cannot attract. It has to be two different things for it to attract, man. Even Esau's science shows that, man. So ultimately, homosexuality is off, man. There's just nature itself knows that, homosexuality is off, man. Because ultimately you're just defiling your body, man, when you do these certain acts, man. When you commit sodomy, when you do all these things, you're just ultimately defiling your body, man. And now, man, let's go to the book of 1 Peter. 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 17. This is the book of 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 17, and it reads, "For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel?" So ultimately, judgment must begin at the house of God, at the house of Yahweh. And we know that the house of God is Israel, man. It's Israel, So, in the verse, the question is, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel? The Lord says, "Be not curious how the ungodly shall be punished," man, because at the end of the day, they will be punished. They will be convicted, for their crimes, man. They will be judged for their crimes, So ultimately, various judgment is coming upon you, so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans who are wicked, man. Who are, abstaining in aboministic things, and unlawful things, man. You wicked 2/3, man. Judgment is coming. Judgment is coming. The Lord deals in that way that Israel goes first, because if so, you're a parent, you're gonna judge your kids first before you judge his friends. Kids, you gotta judge what's yours first, and ultimately, we're the Lord's first love, man. Israel is the Lord's first love, so He's gonna judge us first, man. So if you're wicked, man, that's not gonna be good for you. That's why you gotta turn from your wicked ways, man. But there's some jakes out there, the 2/3, who will be ignorant and continue to abstain in wickedness, man. And judgment is gonna come, man, because ultimately the wages of sin is death, man. In verse 18, "And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?" So the righteous are going to be, scarcely saved. It's going to be to the point that it's like the righteous are not going to be saved at all, but they will be saved. So if the righteous be, scarcely saved, how do you think the ungodly and the sinner are going to appear? It's just going to be death, man. Grievous death, is going to come upon the ungodly and sinners, man. You know? Because he that transgresses the law shall be put to death, man. You know? So with that, Lord willing, we got to follow to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakradash. More judgment is coming out. Shalom.